Okay, students, till now we have discussed the transistors used for different applications. Okay, now we are going to discuss the number marked on the transistor. Okay, the number marked on the transistor, significance of the number. How we are going to determine by using the number? Why it is mentioned some number will be there, some number will be marked on the transistor? Why it is like that? Okay, what is the significance of that number marked on the transistor? Okay, let us go for the topic. All of you use screen rotation in your mobile phone. Who is this? Who is this? Who is writing this? I can see everyone who is writing and who is doing all this. I will remove the person, those who are writing like this. Okay, the significance of the number marked on the transistor. See, we know about the transistor. It is a bipolar junction transistor, semiconductor device, all those things we know. Okay, but why the numbers are there on the transistor? See, for example, let us take a transistor which we have used in our laboratory for transistor characteristics. Okay, BC547. BC547. What is this BC? Okay, so the first letter. The first letter gives A stands for germanium. A stands for germanium. And B is for silicon. C is a gallium arsenide and D is indium antimide. Okay, so these are different letters giving the material used to manufacture the transistor. Okay, now what is the second letter? What is the significance of the second letter? See, if it is a C, audio frequency amplifier. Okay, A, B are also there. A is for diode, detection diode. If the second letter is A, it is a diode. If the second letter is B, it is a variable capacitance device. That means A and B are used for the diodes. The second letter, if A is there, that means it is a diode. If the second letter is B is there, it is a variable capacitance diode. We have come through this topic in the yesterday's class, variable capacitance diodes. Okay, A and B are also can be used as a second letter, but those two are for the diodes. Okay, and if the second letter is C, it is for the audio frequency amplifier, and if the second letter is D, power transistor, power amplifier, it is a power amplifier application. If it is a F, it is F means radio frequency applications, low power radio frequency applications, and it is a P, high power radio frequency applications. If it is a P, high power radio frequency application. And one more thing it is there, Y is there. Y is also for diodes. Y is also for diodes. A, B and Y. Y is for rectifier diodes. BY 127 a diode will be there. Yesterday's class we have discussed about this BY 127 diode, mains rectifier diode. Okay. A, B and Y are used for the diodes, and C, D, F, P are for the transistor. Okay. So BC 547 as per our example. Okay, BC 547 or BC 548. Okay. So B stands for silicon diode, silicon transistor, and C it is for audio frequency applications. So BC 548. BC 548 is a audio frequency application transistor. Okay, and let us take another example. BD 140 silicon. D is audio frequency power amplifiers. Okay, power amplifier BD 140. Okay, and AD 140. AD is a germanium transistor. A stands for germanium transistor and audio frequency amplifier. Okay. AC A stands for germanium and C for audio frequency amplifier. Okay, right. And 2N in some recent applications, the American system is using this 2N type, 2N 2222A transistors. Okay, right. So this is the significance of the number marked on the transistor. Okay, right. Let us go with the now transistor packages and describe the pin configuration. Transistor packages and describe the pin configuration. Now, how many kind of packages are there? See here, the transistor package diagram. There are different packages are there. TO03. TO03 type transistor. It will be like this. You may find these kind of transistors behind the PA systems, public address systems, amplifiers. So this kind of transistors are power amplifiers. Okay. So now see the bottom side of this transistor. Only it is having two leads. Only it is having two leads. That is, one is emitter and one is base. One is emitter and one is the base. And what about the collector here? The case itself is the collector, because the case is a metal case. Case is a metal case. Steel case will be there. So the case itself is a collector. So there are only two leads for this type of package, TO03 package, and two leads will be there, emitter and base. Another lead, that is a collector, another terminal. Collector is case is considered as a collector. Okay, so internally the collector is connected to the case. So see the dimensions of this TO03. It is of 300 watts, up to 300 watts. That is the reason why it is used in power amplification. Okay, so see here. Then how to identify whether it is a emitter or base, because both are in center, isn't it? Hmm? But it is looking like they are center, but they are not in center. You see, if you observe the dimensions of this, see the distance between one hole to emitter and base is 16.89. These two are near to this hole and they are away from this hole, right side hole. Okay, so by using this, I can now differentiate between emitter and base, as the case is a collector. Now another type of package, that is a TO39, TO39 and TO18. These two are same kind of packages, but the size of the packages differs. Okay, TO18 size is a little larger than the TO39 package size. Okay, if you observe the bottom side of this TO18 or TO39 package, see there are three dots visible. The three dots are nothing but three leads or terminals of the transistor. Okay, so the terminals are now considered from notch side. Notch side, starting from the notch, it is emitter. Starting from the notch, it is emitter, and base, and then collector. Okay, did you understand? From notch side, we are considering the lead identification. So the terminal which is towards the notch is a emitter, and the terminal which is in center is base. The remaining terminal is the collector. So the same thing applies to the TO39 package also. Okay, so another package, that is TO220. TO220. So the package will look like this, and the pin identification of this package. So starting from the left, if the transistor is facing towards you, the transistor is facing towards you, in the sense the name of the transistor is facing towards you, you are able to read the name which is printed on the transistor. Now you start from the left, BCE. If you start from the right, ECB. Okay, this kind of package is known as TO220, and the power handling capability is 150 watts, up to 150 watts. Now another package, TO247. TO247. The same lead identification is same for this package also, but the package looking is different here. You see, if you observe the two packages here is somewhat different. Okay, so both are used for high power applications. The TO220 is only up to 150 watts, and TO247 is up to 250 watts. See, it is at 250 watts. Okay, and lead identification is same, starting from the left, BCE. If the transistor is facing towards you, that is the name of the transistor is, now we are able to read the name of the transistor, and the lead identification is starting from left, BCE. Okay, this is about lead identification of the or pin configuration of the transistors. Lead identification or pin configuration of the transistors. Okay, now the different types of packages, different type packages of the transistors. So already we have gone through some packages here, TO03, okay, TO03, TO39, TO18, TO220, TO92. Okay, one topic is left here, TO92. TO92 is the package type which we have used, the BC547 package type. Okay, so this is see, if you face a transistor towards you, EBC. Okay, it is very, very small. It is difficult to see here. I will show another diagram to you people. Okay, let us go to the packages. Yes, this one it is TO92 package. 1, 2, 3 is there, no? TO92 package it is. One, two, three. The pin numbers 1, 2, 3 gives the lead identification of this TO92 package. This package we have already seen in our laboratory. Okay. If the transistor is facing towards you, the pin 1, pin 2 and pin 3 are named as emitter, base and collector. You can also see the data sheet of this transistor. If for example, let us take a transistor BC547. Okay, so another practice will also complete, because how to download the data sheet of the transistor. Yesterday we discussed data sheets of diodes only. 1N400X, okay, 540X. Now BC547 transistor. There are different manufacturers are there. BC547. Okay, BC547 is a NPN silicon planar exponential transistor. It is. So let us go with the data sheet. I'm now going to download the data sheet. Yes, PDF download. Just go to the alldatasheet.com and enter the part number, that is BC547. Okay, and just say I'm not a robot, because it is asking automatically are you downloading, or if you want to download it, are you a human being or a computer program it is downloading, because this captcha is kept to reduce the load on the server. Okay, of course it is not our topic, but just for your information I am telling you people. Okay, and now yes, it is downloaded. See, it is a TO92 package. TO92 package BC547, 546, 548. All are same type. See, on the top right corner of this PDF sheet, it is given that BC546, 547, 548. All of the of same kind. Okay, and pin number 1 is the collector, pin number 2 is the base, and pin number 3 is the emitter. See here. See. Pin number 1 is a collector, 2 is a base, and 3 is a emitter. Okay, so this is TO92 package. Right. Let us go to the packages. Transistor packages. Yes. How many types of packages are there? TO packages. TO03. TO03 is a through-hole metal case package. Through-hole metal case package. And TO05, it is also a through-hole. Through-hole in the sense which is having the pins. So if you want to insert on the board, you need to make a hole, or drill a hole and solder. This kind of package is called as through-hole package. If the device is directly soldered without making any hole on the PCB, then that kind of package is called as SMD package, surface mount device. Surface mount, just it is directly stick on the surface of the PCB. Okay, TO8. TO8 is also same through hole package and metal case. It is a metal case. See, if you observe this, it is a metal case package. TO18. TO18 is also a metal case package. But if you compare with the TO39, it is a smaller. Okay, which we have discussed in the previous topic. See, TO39 and TO18. TO39 and TO18. Okay, TO18, TO39, and TO36, TO49, 46, 52. Okay, all these are different types of packages. TO66. So TO66 is also same looking like TO3. Okay, but the size is small. TO72, TO92, TO92 our regular package, PC547. TO126, TO2 not 2, 218, 220, okay, 226, 254, 57, 58, 59. So these are different kind of packages of this transistors. Okay, TO packages of the transistor. I will give you all these details after completion of class. I'll put the PDFs and the videos in the group. Okay, right. So this is all about today's session. The transistor packages and pin configuration. This is the transistor packages, different types of TO packages of the transistors, and the transistor pin identification. Transistor pin identification. See, pin identification of the transistor by according to the transistor package. TO03 is having different kind, 39 and 18 same, and the TO220, 247, 218, all these are of same identification. Okay, right. If you are having any doubt, you can text me in the chat box. Okay, so that I will now answer the doubts. Text me in the chat window, so I will answer your doubts. If you are having any doubt till now, which the topic which we have discussed today, that is transistor packages, transistor pin configuration, and the signification of number marked on the transistor, okay, selection of the transistor based on the application, and transistor beta factor calculation, temperature sensing of temperature sensing by using a diode or using a diode in a thermometers. These are the topics which we have discussed in the today's class. So you told me assignment in the middle of the session. Yes, assignment. That is calculation of beta factor. Calculation of beta factor. That is example 3 is there in your textbook. Of course, already all 2 examples we have discussed. You do practice for all the 3 examples. Okay, all the 3 examples are assignments for you. Do on the paper, write your pin number on the top of the paper and write assignment. What kind of assignment it is? Online assignment. Online assignment 1. Give the heading as online assignment 1 and then submit the assignment by taking the photo. Upload in the group, Kaizala group. This is in your textbook, page number 6.8. Is there any doubts? If no doubts, students, please raise your hands, then so that we'll end the session. If you are having doubts, just text me in the chat box. I will clear your doubts.